Yeah, we got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
From the heart of New York City,
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest, actor Aldis Hodge.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey, everybody. It is Thursday. It's February the 19th.
Good morning.
We're coming into the home stretch. The Friday. Feeling good. How are you? What's happening?
I'm good. What are we going to talk about today?
Should we talk about Jennifer Garner?
We love Jennifer Garner. She's so
love her.
pleasurable. She stopped by to chat with Stephen Colbert this week. So everybody is talking about the fact that the two of them, I didn't realize they kind of knew each other.
I feel like I'm
Or they
wearing
know
her
each other.
exact same outfit.
Wait a minute. Can you go stand right there?
Like for a minute,
No, go
I was
stand
like,
over there.
is
Put
that?
your hands on your hips.
I mean, my colors are off.
Put your hand up on your hips.
But look, I mean, if this
Oh,
was,
look at that.
hold on, let me make sure.
Yeah, doing a little bow
Let me tie
and
it
a
in
little
a bow.
higher up to
I'm
the
in
neck. Wait. Whoa.
Hey, Jennifer.
Wait a minute. You two can be buddies. Well, you are
Jennifer,
buddies.
twin-sider.
I love
We should have
that.
taken a twin-sider picture.
That's so funny.
Wow, weird. Okay.
How funny is that?
Anyway,
that means you're like doing the thing.
I know.
Because she's so stylish.
Look how cute she
I
looks.
love that. So she was talking to Stephen Colbert, they're friends, and they reminisced about how Stephen apparently gave Jennifer one of her first babysitting jobs.
Wow.
With his daughter, Madeline. Look at this.
Okay.
They were kind enough to ask my roommate and me to babysit for their gorgeous little one.
Because you said you needed a job.
I
babysitting,
did.
And I said, well, I have a baby. That baby you were
Yeah.
feeding is 30 now.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
She's 30, yeah.
That is so rude. Is she flirty and thriving?
For me to mention it was 30 years ago, or for her to have grown up?
Be 30.
Isn't that funny?
I love it. And don't you love, like, when people, when you're, like, stand up or sit
because it was
down
a genuine
She couldn't
emotion.
believe it.
It's so funny because we saw that clip and then we started talking about it, and we have a morning meeting every morning, and a lot of us were babysitters.
Oh, gosh.
Were you a babysitter?
I was a baby who babysat.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I was a third grade babysitter. I would walk at age 10.
Did they trust you?
Yeah, and I was an excellent babysitter because I would clean too. I would do all their dishes.
Yeah.
And I would play.
Yeah.
I loved babysitting because the Babysitters Club was like my gateway.
Oh my gosh,
Didn't you
the
love
books.
those?
Oh my goodness, all of them.
So
Yeah.
then I was like, and I wanted that independence.
You know what? I look back and I think it was good for all of us. Same thing, Babysitters Club. I was everybody's babysitter. My first job in high school, I used to run a nursery at a health club.
Yes.
And so all the moms who would come and work out would then later be like, hey, can you come over?
Yeah.
So I feel like I had a third of Wichita.
Yeah.
Right? And the other day, I was on, well, I guess it wasn't the other day, maybe a month or so ago. I was on Third Hour Today, and randomly, you know, we have this window to the world here. These two people walked up to the window, and I was talking, I think it was to Craig or somebody, and I kept looking, and I'm like, oh, and I recognized them just walking by. Look at this. This happened. San Francisco, they'll wait about 34. What? Sorry, somebody's outside of the window, and I know them. 34, come on in. 34 minutes
Who are you
in San
talking to?
Francisco.
Who is that woman?
There's a woman outside.
I used to babysit her children. Come on in.
Oh, God.
That's Miss Barbara.
Does Miss Barbara want to be on
From
TV?
Wichita.
Hi, Miss Barbara.
Hey, Miss Barbara.
Oh, my gosh, Kennedy.
That's the girl you used to babysit?
Oh, my gosh, how is she taller than me?
Could your voice get any higher?
I mean, so Kennedy's probably in her 20s at this point, too.
Kennedy.
I mean, she was a little girl, and I would...
But I can't believe you looked out and there was the little
And that,
girl you
let me tell you something,
babysat.
Wichita, Kansas does not just happen to be walking by 30
Yeah.
Rock every day.
I love how you tried to keep going.
I did.
Like you were like, oh, Barbara.
I can't.
Anyway, in San Francisco today.
That's true. It's true. But the point is, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I wouldn't trade my babysitting
loved it.
days, and I was the same way. We would do arts and crafts,
Yeah.
and I think we learned a lot.
I played Power Rangers, and it's so funny because the kids I babysat, I hope they're not watching, but they were wild. So I understood their energy. I spoke their same language.
Sure.
But I had other friends go to babysit when I moved to Austin, and they locked them out of the house.
They locked the babysitter
Yeah, they were
out of
like,
the
"This
house.
is not Jenna. She doesn't, understand our
gosh.
wild ways."
That is so funny.
And locked her out. So my friend, I guess, how'd she call? She didn't call. Somehow she was. Maybe it was high school.
Oh, yeah, because they
and
didn't
she
have
had-
cell phones.
I know. Maybe she had a car phone.
Those are some kids. To lock the babysitter out of the house.
Oh, you know that we had a babysitter here who worked here who babysat Mila and Poppy, and I was at an event with a speaker, and she called me and she said, I am so sorry, but Mila and Poppy have locked themselves into your bedroom. They won't come out. I just hear meditation music. They were giving each other massages. And I think you need to come home.
Oh my God.
They locked her out. She was like, please open the door. They were like, no, we're giving each other massages.
You know what? They'll laugh about it one day.
The apple didn't
Oh
fall.
my, well, that's the thing. You've got like fun, creative, witty, sometimes a little
wild.
Right.
Wild children.
Listen.
Should we talk about LeBron? Because sometimes with greatness comes a little sacrifice, especially if you're like a serious athlete.
Okay.
So LeBron just revealed on his Mind the Game podcast that he had to give up a few of his favorite indulgences to get back into shape. Take a look.
So I wasn't playing as obviously as the season started.
Yeah.
You know, so I needed to give up something.
Yeah.
I got to sacrifice something, and I actually did two things that I very love, and that is drinking wine and my chocolate chip cookies for dessert. I completely took it out.
Wow. So first of all, yes, I didn't know he had sciatica. But I'm like, why do you have to give up cookies and wine for sciatica?
I guess inflammation, or because he wasn't training. He was maybe, I don't know.
Listen, I bet you his cookies are good too.
And I know.
Like I bet you they're
and
like.
his wine ain't like $2
Exactly. I bet you it's just like delightful.
That wine is fancy.
Yes, like
That's
enriched
not,
with layers of flavor.
He's not drinking Yellowtail.
Exactly. Nothing against Yellowtail.
No, nothing against Yellowtail.
But we're just saying.
Nothing against Yellowtail.
Two things can be true. His cookies are probably all moist and warm. Anyway.
French. They're probably French cookies. Do you like to give things up?
You know what? I will say, over the years, I go into these modes where I give up things for like my breakthrough. I've always done that,
like
right?
Eat clean in 2019?
Right. And then sometimes it doesn't work because, truth be told, I was trying to do dry January.
Yeah.
And it didn't work. So then we moved into dry February.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think February's nearly done.
Yeah, I know. I didn't used to like red wine, but lately.
It doesn't affect your, like, I think the best thing about aging and the worst thing about aging is the older I get, the more alcohol affects my sleep. So I drink so much less in my 40s than I did definitely in my 20s, and a lot less even in my 30s.
Really?
Yeah, a lot less.
That's your aura ring?
My aura ring.
Jenna talks about this as much as I talk about being Mary Jane.
That's true. My aura ring is my sobriety partner. And it tells me if I have like even a little bit of wine, it's like, hey, hey, hey.
So what, is that how it talks?
Yeah, it goes, hey. And I'm like, what? And they're like, don't drink anymore. And I'm like, okay, aura ring.
So what happens? You just can't sleep. Your sleep
My
isn't
sleep is affected.
Wow, you're just restless.
And I bet yours is too. If you put that
I
aura
just probably
ring on.
don't know. I don't want to know.
I know you don't need to know.
But I don't know. We'll see. So I'm trying to. I had a date with Kanye yesterday. I'm trying to do mommy dates.
That's fun.
Yeah, we talked about what we're going to give up. He brought it up. He thought about maybe giving up social media.
That's so
and
great.
I
You
know
need to encourage
that's hard for a 16-year-old. And I thought about giving up wine. So we'll see. Your turn, really quickly. What are you going to give up? Are you giving anything up?
Oh, remember? I decided I'm going to give up chips because I love a chips so much. Okay?
Like just the Lay's plain?
I mean, this is what our conversation was.
No, sure.
It's Lent, right?
Yeah.
And Lent is supposed to make you be a better human being.
Sure.
So does giving up chips make me better? I don't know.
Well, I think you're supposed to like zoom in, you pray, you're just trying to be better, wellness centered.
But the thing I am going to give up, which I think would make me a better, more present parent, is like I'm going to leave my cell phone upstairs from bedtime times. You know,
you can be more
dinner,
present.
Bedtime, whatever.
Maybe I could join you in that.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it. I was going to look at your thing. I didn't take my straw from my thing.
Oh.
Here, let's cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Are we going to do that?
Let's do it.
Wait, when is Easter?
April.
That's a long time.
Well,
okay.
you don't have to do it.
No, we're doing it.
40 days.
Okay.
We've got a great show for you from the hit series Cross. Actor and producer Aldis Hodge is here.
But first, we are going to break down the hot topics taking over your social media feeds right after this.
I feel like he can also be.
No, I love that. I love that. There's always so much to keep up with on social media, so we brought in our very own internet guru to break it all down for us.
Yeah, today, digital executive editor Ariana Davis is here for a new segment we're calling
The Feed.
good. Okay, so this is just all the hot stuff going on?
Yes.
Okay.
If these are the things that if you were near the internet this week, you probably would have seen, including it's the Lunar New Year.
Yes.
So for the uninitiated, the Chinese New Year starts every year. There's a new animal associated, and there's also an element that comes every 2 years. So we're now in the year of the fire horse.
Which this is a good year.
This
Fire
is
horse.
a good one, yes.
Okay.
And I mean, people are celebrating everywhere. There was a celebrity party this weekend with Bowen Yang and Lola Tung, Hudson Williams.
Oh, that's
but
fun.
Yeah, so this new year, unlike the year of the snake that we just came out of, is more about like moving forward, progress, and then the fire brings a lot of passion to it. So
Are there usually? I didn't realize. I've heard the year of the horse. I didn't realize the fire was part of it.
The elements. It's every 2 years. There's a new element that's applied. So now we're in the year of the fire horse. So it's like passion plus moving forward.
That sounds like the way to go.
So what should we be doing in this year?
Well, so you can, if you're watching at home, you can find out your astrology sign, how it's affected. But for you guys, I talked to our astrologist, Lisa Stardust, and she said, Sheinelle, I know you're not an astrology girl,
I know.
but she says,
like,
she's scared.
For you as an Aries, it says this year will bring you a lot more of an aligned independence, and it will be easy for you to stand up for what you want and what you believe in.
I believe that.
I like that.
Good.
Yes. And then for Jen as a Sagittarius, Lisa says that this year you can expect a steady feeling of embracing nature and spirituality, which will bring a very special partnership your way. So.
Oh, me! I was like, ooh, could that be?
Let's go for a hike. Let's go for a hike. I already have a partner.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're my partner.
All right. So next, America's Top Model. That documentary.
It's
a lot
everywhere
of
right
people
now.
are buzzing about it.
We're like going back in time talking about this. It's called Reality Check, and I think a lot of people were looking to see, is Tyra gonna take accountability for some of the backlash the show has gotten over the years? And she does take some accountability. People are a little bit on the fence of whether she took enough or not. A former winner, Adrienne Curry, stood up for her yesterday, and she was just like, she did not bend the knee in this documentary, and I respect her for it. But Tyra did address that infamous moment where she's like, we were rooting for you, we were all rooting for you. And so there's a lot there, but I think one of the biggest reveals came from Miss J, who was a former judge, and Miss J revealed that in 2022 he suffered from a stroke, and I think we're gonna take a look.
Okay.
I spent 5 weeks in a coma. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I missed being the queen of the runway. The catwalks, of course. I'm the person who taught Miles how to walk. I taught Miles how to walk, and now I can't walk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
People didn't know that.
People didn't know until it was in the 3rd episode of the series, and everyone was very much taken by surprise. So this documentary has caused a lot of reflection on this infamous era of Top Model.
Well, you know, I'm not excusing anything, but I think there for a second when reality shows first hit, and I remember when Top Model came out, I think there was such pressure, and we talked about this with Ashley Graham, there was such pressure to do more and more. Climb a tree, hold on by a pinky. And so I think there was probably a collective pressure to constantly push the bar, and now I think we are pulling back a little bit and we're saying, okay, is this the best?
All right?
Is
Are we
this
treating
right?
people well?
Right.
Exactly.
Okay, this next thing I'm obsessed with. Talk about
it. Oh, wait, is this love story?
This is the love story.
FX has brought back the Kennedys yet again. This is the revisiting. It's a fictionalized story of Carolyn Bessette Kennedy and John F. Kennedy Jr. and their love story. And the internet is obsessed with this show right now because it's swoon-worthy, yes, and it also revisits this tragic story. But also, the actor Paul Anthony Kelly that plays JFK Jr., I think everyone agrees he's just very easy on the eyes. But this is influencing style right now. GQ just did a story about how men can dress like JFK Jr. The restaurant that's featured in the first episode where they have their first date has seen a huge uptick in reservations.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, they're like, everybody's loving this. But you're watching it, right?
I'm watching it. Do you have a thought? Yes, you do.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
It's not a question of if I want to spend the rest of my life with you. It's a question of if I'm cut out to be Mrs. JFK Jr.
Fame takes some things away from you, but it gives you more.
You understand? This family means something to people.
Everything in my life has changed.
You'll never be given the benefit of the doubt again, Carolyn. The whole world will be watching you.
They won't leave it alone.
Oh, none of this I've seen.
Yeah, it's still coming. It's still coming.
I know, because there were 3 episodes. The new one drops today, right?
Yes, today.
Okay.
So this
was great.
Yeah,
I'm
thank
here
you
for the
so
feed.
much. It was fun.
I feel hip.
Yes.
Okay.
We know what's happening.
I got you, girls. I got
love
you.
it. Up next, the star of one of the most popular shows on TV.
We're talking about Aldis Hodge. He's back for season 2 of the wildly popular Cross. And we're going to get a peek right after this. Aldis Hodge is an actor, producer, writer, even a watch designer who has appeared in more than 80 movies and TV shows. And now he's stepping back into one of his most iconic roles yet.
Yes, in the hit series Cross, he plays Alex Cross, a brilliant detective who's always chasing the truth, even when everything's on the line. Take a look.
There he is, Detective Alex Cross, MPD's resident genius. Are you familiar with Lance Duran, Crestbrook Industries?
We will end world hunger forever.
Someone's trying to kill him. This will be a joint investigation with the FBI. So we're partners.
What was in the box?
My position, you're gonna make enemies along the way.
Someone's out for revenge. Not the first time something like that went down.
They know exactly where to cut. There's someone who's done it before.
Stop. Zoom in. Who is she?
So good.
We're
Aldis
in.
Hi, we're so in.
Hey, good.
We have so much to talk with you about. So we're going to start. Look, we'll do Alex Cross in just a minute, but I want to start with, we were just talking about a fun weekend. You coached with Anthony Anderson for NBA All-Star Game. How was that?
Had no clue what I was doing. You know what? I went out there and I gave my best.
Did you play basketball in high school?
No, not in high school. Oddly enough, there was a league back in the day called the NBA E-League, NBA Entertainment, sponsored by the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
So back in the day, I mean, Anthony was on it, I was on that league. So
Really?
we all kind of came up playing ball, but that's when I could actually jump. Okay? You know, when knees don't work like that. But no, we had a great time. I mean, it was Anthony, it was Donald Faison. This is his brother that most people know as Lethal Shooter, who's one of the greatest shooting coaches I've ever seen in my life. This brother had it down, but we had a great time.
That's
Really
so
great
much
time.
fun.
I love that.
Okay, let's talk about this show, Cross. It's wildly
Let's get it.
popular. 40 million viewers in the first 20 days.
Yeah.
What do you think is the secret that makes this so, propulsive?
Man, that first run, I think the secret was culture. You know, we brought out the flavor and the feel of DC. It wasn't just a sort of a backdrop. DC is set as a character, you know, in the show. And we invited the viewers into the world of Alex Cross, all the people that actually love the books and that grew up with it. We gave them the rest of the world, the history, all the characters they love, Samson and you know what I mean? We gave them a full scope of what the universe of Alex Cross was.
Yeah, that's a good point. You mentioned the book. Alex Cross is obviously an iconic character from the James Patterson books. And I was thinking about it. We had, I think it was previously played by Morgan Freeman, Tyler Perry. Did you feel any pressure, or was it like, oh, no, it's my turn?
I feel no pressure whatsoever, you know, because we're stepping into sort of a new lane. We have a TV show. It's never been done in this format before, so we have a little bit more runway to tell along the story, to explore different assets and different sort of, you know, traits of the characters, from him being a father to a friend to, you know, a full, well-rounded, you know, view of who these people are. So I felt like we were walking into new territory, and I felt like
you got the baton.
It's his own time.
Yeah, I love
its
that.
own adaptation.
I love that.
Well, we did stumble across this video, which is quite hilarious.
What video?
Well, we'll show you right now. This is why people should watch. Take a look.
I watched Cross on Prime last night. The first 3 episodes dropped for season 2, and I was distracted the entire time. Aldis Hodge looks too damn good in season 2. In one episode, he was just wearing this tight shirt, and it's just muscles McGee.
Muscles McGee. Muscles McGee. Do you care if Sheinelle and I call you Muscles McGee from now on?
I'm Muscles McGee.
Wait, look at that. Look behind us. That's Muscles McGee. That's what
was that the episode she was talking about?
Probably.
I believe those triceps.
I'm gonna tell you, our showrunner Ben Watkins, who created the show, he did that on purpose. Okay, he did that, and he specifically said, "Watch, I'm gonna do this. Watch what happens."
Well, you know what? It was very well received. You've become this heartthrob. I mean, you recognize that, though, right? I was saying every time you're on the show, my phone's like, zzz, zzz. I'm like, y'all, he's married. Like, no, stop it. Stop blowing up the phone.
Your friends are like, set me up.
Yeah, everybody's like, what's he like, girl? You know, I'm like, he's married.
Well, the thing is, when you've been a heartthrob for so long. No, this is all new territory for me. I'm a nerd. I didn't come up. I wasn't the man that, you know, had all the ladies and the attention, and I had to earn mine. Okay, I had to work hard. So this is very, very new for me.
You know what? You didn't peak too soon. That's what I said.
No, but you know, me and the missus, we just sit home. We kind of laugh about it.
Does she think it's hilarious?
Yeah, oh yeah. First of all, she's a great human being. She's very confident. She's gorgeous. She's very strong in who she is. That's what I love about her. But we just have fun, because sometimes people be real out of pocket in the DM.
Oh, I didn't even think about
I'm gonna
that.
tell you,
Oh,
look,
they're sliding into the DMs hoping.
people get real brave about these comments, and I'm like I can see, like your name is. We see you.
They shoot
the whole world see you.
See, that's what we don't, because we never have slid into a DM.
No, I don't.
It's interesting that DMs just allow people to be like their wildest self, you know?
It's great, but yeah, we laugh about it. We laugh about it because I swear these people, boy, I tell you, I'm like.
You've been an actor since you were 3.
Yeah.
Which is wild. You were in Sesame Street. Here, oh my gosh.
I love that.
This
Look
was,
at that.
how old were you, like 6 or 7?
Heartthrob.
Heart
you know what I'm saying? Right there. You know, missing the tooth, the whole thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, It's
But
me and
it's
Big Bird.
amazing. Like, you still love what you do.
Absolutely.
You had a good path. Not all child actors have had that.
No, well, I had a good path just because my mom. She prioritized protecting my siblings and I. My brother, Edwin Hodge, is also in the game, and now we produce together. But my mom always made sure that childhood was the priority, that we had protection, that we had safety, and that she was not afraid to run up on set because she was always there, which I encourage. You got to be. There's a business, and you know, people sometimes forget you're a child, and you know, you hear things, you see things. You have to be the blockade. You have to be the barrier between that and your child so that they can do what they do, have fun, but still understand their place, understand what's right and what's not.
Yeah.
And my mom was always there. So we never had any kind of issues because she's just a soldier.
I love that. That is
She
so
must be
encouraging to
proud.
hear.
She must be so proud of you.
Oh yeah, I'm proud of her. You know, she survived a lot. You know, she was a Marine, and you know, she came up rough, and you know, she has her core values locked in. So for her, being a fantastic mom was priority, and I'm eternally grateful for that.
Oh,
You know what? As moms, we're sitting here going, "Oh,
I know.
that's all we could ever want to hear."
I know. That's beautiful.
That's great.
Yeah, my
Aldis, thank you so
much.
Oh, thank you.
And season 2, if everybody wants to see it, season 2 of Cross is streaming now.
I feel like it's going to break the internet.
I know. It's on Prime Video.
Awesome.
Check it out.
And remember, everybody can see them comments. All right.
It's like a PSA. Stop it.
Stop it.
Stop that.
You stop. Yeah, tell your friends to stop. All right, coming up next, we are cooking with Danielle Cartes. She's making one of her go-to weeknight meals right after this.
That was great.
Thank you. You're so fun. That was great.
Thank you.
Weeknights just got more delicious thanks to our good friend right here, cookbook author Danielle Cartes.
Danielle is currently competing on Fox's Next Level Chef, where she turns simple ingredients into something delicious, and that's exactly what she is doing for us today. So scan that QR code and follow along. Danielle, this sounds fun. You're on like a reality cooking show.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so fun. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about the reality show.
Okay.
And
We're
we're
gonna
going
do
to
both?
make. We're going to do both.
That's how you know you're a pro.
I know. I'm like, let's get into it. Do you like to cook? This is our first time cooking together.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've never cooked a pork chop this
Me
thick.
neither. Yes.
Okay.
You guys,
I'm being
listen.
honest.
But that potato
That's okay.
it's like, that's a lot of butter with a side of potatoes.
That's a lot of butter. And you know what we did? It's
What?
a whole cup of butter. We simmered these bad boys in milk. So it's kind of a little pro
you
tip.
simmer the
potatoes.
Oh, you mean you boil them?
We boiled them in milk, and then
Instead
you
of
drain
water?
the milk. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Where are you putting me, over here?
I'm going to put you right here. So you're going to smash that up, but don't get on your beautiful
Never
outfit.
heard of boiling potatoes in milk.
Me neither.
You guys, it's a pro tip. You do have to watch it though, because when I was testing the recipe, I was on a Zoom call and they did boil over. So
that's true.
be super careful.
Okay.
But
Don't
now
cry
we're going
over
to talk
spilled
about your
milk.
little granddaddy pork chop. So
Okay.
this is really cool. Sometimes I season in the pan, sometimes I season over here. On TV, sometimes we forget.
Yeah.
So here, season these bad boys up really nicely.
So far, this is doable.
It's super doable. You guys, don't be afraid.
I'm afraid.
To cook. Don't be afraid to cook.
Right.
And
You're
on the
afraid to
show, I mean, you know what? You can't ruin it. Your family's going to eat it. On the show, you have this platform grab. Tonight is the draft, so we get to see whose team I end up on.
Oh, good.
And so that will be really, really fun. But the thing is for cooking, I want people to experiment. I want you to not be afraid.
Well, so far you've done salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Check.
Salt and pepper, check. A little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Caramelize these guys up.
Okay.
The
now
next
you're making
step,
your sauce.
Yes, so this is the cool part.
Okay.
If you are nervous about your pork chop, you
Yes.
can slice them in half. And I don't know how you guys grew up, but we grew up, the pork was, I mean, incinerated. We
Oh,
ate
it was
the
like
pork. A little rubbery.
Yeah.
I still, you know what, I know that I'm like a chef and I'm home taught and all that good stuff. I still prefer a pork chop that's fully cooked.
When I like it crispy too.
Yeah, I want the crispy fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All right.
delicious.
So wait, what are you doing here?
So we're doing a pan sauce. So this is some shallots you can sub with onions.
Yeah.
And I want people to know how easy it is to make a delicious little pan sauce.
Okay.
So we've got shallots and all the drippings and all. This is called fond at the bottom.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little Granny Smith apple.
Okay.
A little bit of Dijon.
apple.
Yes, some Dijon mustard. How fun is this? All these fun little flavor combos, and then the sweetness is gonna come from apricot jam.
Yum. That's
Isn't that delicious?
Let me try these potatoes boiled.
I like I ate the
potatoes
potatoes.
boiled in milk. They're so
I ate
good.
the potatoes. They're good.
Look at this.
Oh, with that apple on there.
Yes. Isn't that so much fun? And you know what else is cool?
What?
We're deglazing our pan with a little sparkling wine.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what you get that flavor. I love it.
What kind of things are you cooking on the show?
Oh my gosh, basically anything I can get my hands on. You get to the platform, you get 30 seconds, and there's no time beforehand to compose your dish.
So you don't know
You're grabbing your apron and you're grab a protein and anything that can go with it.
And you're just making
you
it
have
up on the
20
fly?
minutes, really 20 minutes to actually do it.
I hope you win.
You know what? I hope I win too. You gotta tune in, you gotta watch
Yes.
Thursdays on Fox.
Thank you so much, Danielle. You can find
this is
it's good.
amazing.
You guys,
do you want to try it?
I'm eating the potatoes.
Do this.
Oh
Here,
my
switchy
God.
spots.
Where are we
Now
going?
Watch.
Oh, wait.
This is like a little beurre blanc. I'm almost done.
Wait, you put more butter
You
in
put
it?
more butter in it. Yes, you put more butter
That's why
in
it's so good.
This thickens your sauce. So we're gonna pretend that the butter's melting.
Oh my gosh.
It was
Just pretend
delicious.
by the magic of television.
Okay, thank you,
Danielle, I
honey.
love
It's
it.
delicious.
Oh, you guys,
amazing.
so good.
You guys find this recipe at today.com/food.
Yes.
And season 5 of Next Level Chef airs Thursdays on Fox, streaming the next day on Hulu.
You guys are great.
Okay, up next. She's like, stop eating.
Well, you're eating.
Up next, the drumbeat and heartbeat of Philly. The Sixers Stixers, their inspiring story of pride and perseverance. Right after this.
The potato. Today we are in for a treat because we are about to meet the pride of Philly, the West Politan Steppers.
All right. Well, they are an incredible group that started nearly 4 decades ago with just one set of drumsticks. Now they are the official drum squad for the NBA's 76ers, and they are going to perform for us in just a moment. But first, take a look at their inspiring story. In West Philadelphia, familiar sights and sounds represent the heartbeat and rich culture of the city. This is the West Politan Steppers and Drum Squad.
One thing about Philadelphia is either you're hot or you're not.
Woven deeply into the community, this is one of the city's most beloved drill teams and drum lines.
I always tell my kids, my members, if you believe the dream, you'll become the dream.
This dream began as a safe alternative for kids when inner city music and art programs were limited.
It started back in June of 1991. My grandmother decided to start a community drill team where she was teaching young ladies how to step and young men how to drum.
Antoine's grandmother placed a set of sticks in his hands when he was just 11 years old.
I asked her what I'm supposed to do with these sticks. She told me to figure it out. So I guess 35 years later, we figured it out.
Today, the West Politan Steppers and Drum Squad perform hundreds of times per year at local parades and city events. They have no age requirements or experience necessary.
The youngest is 4. The oldest is 46.
And over the years, they've created a safe space for hundreds of kids from Philadelphia neighborhoods. Tristan Scott has been with the group for 4 years.
It sends a thrill through my soul because it's like not only am I enjoying the music that I'm producing, but it's also making other people enjoy it and bringing people towards us.
And within the group, Antoine has fostered a true sense of belonging.
This drill team is my family. Like, they make me feel safe, they make me feel comfortable, they make me feel like I matter, like I'm enough.
I have like a lot of big brothers. It's just so cool. I can just tell them what I'm going through and tell them how I'm feeling.
Antoine is filling in gaps where kids need it most. Kaiheen Simmons, now 36, joined the drum squad in middle school.
I lost my father at 13. Antoine, he was the big brother and the father figure at the time that I was looking for. I didn't know I was looking for it, but I found that in Antoine.
He really is my second dad. Like, he supported me a lot with everything. Driving tests, taking me to get my license, taking me to get my ID, taking me to places where I've never been at.
And for the last 12 years, Antoine's group has been the official drum squad of the NBA's Philadelphia 76ers.
Give it up for the heartbeat of the city, your Sixers Stixers.
The Sixers Stixers perform during pregame and halftime shows.
Getting there and landing that is amazing. It just shows you that with hard work and dedication, you can grow and build something.
We get to see all the fans, get them hyped for the game, and sometimes I get to see the players. It's just so cool.
The Sixers Stixers set the tone for the game. It really just brings the energy that kind of hypes the crowd up. Philadelphia has a very rich drum culture, HBCUs, so the Stixers really embody all of that.
Showing you can change the community one beat at a time.
We are a small community drumline / drill team that became a professional drumline because of our beautiful Sixer family. We teach them from scratch. And just to see the joy in their face when it starts to click, that shows them they can accomplish anything in life.
Oh, so
amazing.
Good. So good. You all right?
Yes.
To think that your grandmother had this dream, and now look. What's going through your mind?
So many emotions. My grandma, she just wanted to keep us safe and out of trouble. And it just resonated inside me. And just to see that they're safe and out of trouble means a lot to me.
Well, we've been looking forward to this performance all day. So Sixers, Stixers, you ready?
Come on, come on.
Take it away.
Oh, no. That was so good. I want one of these. Let me see the back.
Yes.
Yeah, I want this.
Bedazzled.
Yeah, I want a Sixers outfit.
You guys,
here.
that was incredible.
That was good.
Antoine, you're doing incredible work.
Congratulations.
Keep it up. Thank you so much.
I'm out of breath just watching you guys.
I know. Thank you, guys. Get ready to book your next vacation.
All right, great getaways inspired by your favorite TV shows, movies, and entertainment right after this. Wish you could jet off to somewhere fun?
I want to. And right now, some of the most exciting getaways are inspired by popular entertainment.
So we called up travel expert Mark Elwood to show us these set jetting hot spots. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
How are you? Okay,
I'm good.
Let's start with the Bronte sisters.
Of course. I mean, Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
Have you seen it yet?
No,
I still haven't seen it.
No.
Okay, don't say anything.
No. But of course, Wuthering Heights is set in Yorkshire. It was filmed mostly in Yorkshire. Yorkshire is known as God's own country in Britain. Okay. And I would say it's a bit like Montana's Big Sky.
Wow.
You get there and you take a moment and you look at the landscape and you think, look at
believe
nature.
It. Yeah.
Working farms. There's a very famous soap opera in Britain set in the Yorkshire Dales. It's just gorgeous, really historic England. And we've got a lovely hotel right by the coast called Saltmoor, owned by a former Love Island contestant in Britain, so quite young and fun.
Wow.
Not at all stuffy, really funky boutique hotel, really close walk to the beach.
Okay, let's go.
We're in.
Tell us about, Olympics.
Yep.
Where should we go if we're inspired by Italy?
Well, I think people think that there's only Milan as the center of the Olympics, and actually the Olympics are being co-hosted by Cortina d'Ampezzo, which is right in the Dolomites, was where the Olympics took place in 1956.
Oh.
And it is, I was there a couple of months ago, and it's really like, you know, James Bond era when Sean Connery was Bond?
Yes.
That kind of glamour. That's what it's like.
Ooh, that
Let's
sounds
go.
amazing.
Where should we stay?
So I'm going to send you to a bit of a splurge hotel, but if you've just won a gold medal, I think you should deserve
It's worth it.
And Castel Badia, I was there.
I would love this.
Look at this. It dates back, bits of it dates back to the 11th century. So it's an old convent, converted, incredible.
Yes, please. Okay, finally.
Oh, we're going to Puerto Rico. We're inspired by the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Is Bad Bunny the most famous person in the world right now?
Yes, he is.
Is that officially
Right now,
the title?
definitely in Puerto Rico
talented.
he is.
I feel like he's getting everyone to go to Puerto Rico. And the reason I love San Juan is, yes, it's a terrific urban location. You've got wonderful, look at those gorgeous little houses, all that. But what people often overlook is it's a really short drive to the largest tropical rainforest in the US system. You've got waterfalls and swimming pools and little rural beaches with empanada stands. And you get the best of both worlds and such a strong Puerto Rican culture. I got a hotel for you in Isla Verde, right near San Juan. Beach is right there. A lovely coffee bar that specializes in Puerto Rican coffee.
Yes.
Plug and play, you're there.
I love that. Mark, you're the
great.
best. You're our guru.
It's always a
and
home
forever.
run. So
right?
good. All
He
right.
has the best travel recommendations.
We'll be right back after this. We're going to go somewhere.
Yeah, let's go. We're going to go. Goodbye. Tomorrow, wellness expert Hannah Bronfman will be here.
She's sharing her favorite Get Ready With Me product.
That'll be fun. We'll see y'all on Friday.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye.
I'm going away.
Bye. We're leaving. You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.